Hey, Mrparka here to review a new one called CarousHELL. Gotta admit that is a very punny and fun title. Uh, Basically, this one is about a carousel unicorn that is mistreated and comes to life. It speaks and it is a murdering unicorn. It's upset and fed up with people treating it like crap. This young boy kind of rides it and slaps it and just mistreats it. Little does he know that the thing's gonna chase him halfway around town, leaving a pile of dead bodies on the way. Yeah, so you pretty much know what you're getting into on this one. Hell is super stupid, super silly, filled with gore and murder and nudity, and it has a runtime of 108 minutes. It is an independent film, low budget, directed by Steve Rudzinski, who did Captain Z, I think, and the Terror of the Leviathan. I think that's what it's called. Slasher Hunter, Everybody Must Die, and a couple other ones actually. He's been doing this for a while. He's actually in the film as well as he appears to be in all his movies. So yeah, like saying that, there's some technical aspects I did not like here. Like seems that the sound's a little iffy on the outside stuff. You'll hear like bumps and things like that, and I can understand that. That kind of stuff happens in a lot of independent features, and I know some out of focus moments, and I'm not really thrilled with the color in the movie, but that's just my personal preference. Other people should probably dig it. There is a cool lit scene though that I really like at one point that's kind of purplish and pink. Also, this was a screener, might I add, so I don't know if these problems are going to be addressed on the Blu-ray and DVD coming out September 20th. But yeah, now let's get to the things I did enjoy in the film. There's lots of jokes. Not all of them work for me, but that's the great thing about a movie with tons of jokes. Not every joke's going to work on every person. So they have a joke and then they have another one right behind it. The killer is actually very punny. He does his puns kind of like Freddy Krueger. Most of them are pretty bad, but they're intentionally bad, and he addresses it himself. So the film is self-aware in that aspect. And there's a slew of murders. Like I said, there's got to be like 15, 20 people get killed in a matter of an hour. So it's got that going for it. And I was surprised by the gore effects in a low budget movie. There's lots of throat rippings and unicorn stabbings and heads getting smashed. And for the most part, they all looked really good, especially on a budget. I was impressed with that. They managed to pack in as much nudity as they can. So, I mean, that's a plus for a lot of people, especially in a goofy movie. There is a rather hilarious sex scene. It has familiar faces that people know from some Dustin Mills movies, some Henrik Kodo movies, and some other movies as well. Haley Madison and Josh Miller and Corella are in it. Corella's an Invalid, and Haley's in a bunch of stuff. You guys know Hunters, Headless, Babysitter Massacre. Miller seems to be in everything at this point. So yeah, that was nice seeing some familiar faces in this one. And Steve, of course, I know him as well. I'll get that off my chest. I know some of the people involved with the movie, but yeah, like I said, I did have some technical problems for me, just that kind of low budget stuff. I felt that a lot of the characters were there. A lot of them are one dimensional, but they're supposed to be kind of just that they're just this gimmick, and that's all they pretty much are. Some of them I like, some of them I don't like. The lead character, I wish it didn't focus on her so much because it's not that she's a horrible actress. It's just that I don't really particularly care for her character type, and I don't think you're really supposed to actually. But yeah, there's lots of characters I don't particularly like, but that's kind of the point in a lot of movies when they're all going to get bumped off. I'm a little tired of that myself, but again, a personal preference. There is a couple characters I did enjoy. I did enjoy, even though he's a jerk. The jock guy is not the Navy guy is really really funny, and I think he did one of the better performances in the movie, in my opinion, just probably because the character type he's playing. Like I said, Haley looked like she was having fun with this role as well. So yeah, it's a low budget movie that packs in a lot of stuff in an hour and 8 minutes. And if you like independent cinema, you don't really worry about a lot of small technical things, which is almost in all of them. Then I would check this one out. It has a plot that is so stupid and ridiculous about a carousel like unicorn coming to life and killing people that I gotta give it respect for that. I just like the weird and bizarre, so uh, I gotta say I kind of enjoyed this one. It's short, it's gory, it's sweet, it's got some familiar faces in it for me. So yeah, I'm gonna pick this up at Wasteland. It's getting released September 20th. There'll be websites below. That is CarousHELL. What a great punny name. But yeah, it's also voiced by I think Steve Rimpechi, I'm terrible with pronunciation of names, but the cast and crew will be below. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good one.
Boy, you're that little brat that pushed me too far. All of that kicking, those sticky hands, that snot, that complete lack of respect. You're going to feel what every spoiled brat should feel. The pain you feel is going to be wonderful. Well, for me at least. It's going to suck for you.
Hey, are you a talking carousel horse?
I'm Duke, the prettiest goddamn unicorn in the world.